How's it going out there? Welcome back to another show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today, got my partners in crime with me. I got Jovi and Peeps in the building. What up, my dudes? And today, we're going to be doing a reaction to the video Motel Rooms and First Ladies. I have no clue how the two intersect, but I guess we're going to find out. This is by Bill Burr. We'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who has it that they please subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell. Also, make sure you go over to Bill Burr's homepage and do the exact same thing. And now, with that said, we're going to go ahead and dive into this. I'm curious. Let's do this.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. How are you? Please be seated. Good evening. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to this lovely theater here in downtown Montreal. It's unbelievable. Can't understand you. Female voice does not travel well. I don't know what it is. Up close or in a whisper can make your dick hard, but beyond 10 feet, it just sounds like a couple of birds, fighting over a French fry or something, you know? There you go. That's how we start. Somebody's coming out of the gate. I'm sick of Obama's wife. Yeah. Just running her. This isn't some Democrat Republican shit. This is just in general. Just running her yap. It's just like, shut up. You know? You weren't elected. You know, your husband isn't running a lemonade stand. He's running the country. No, generally speaking, first ladies, they've been out of line for a good 25, 30 years. They think for some reason that their husband has the job, that now they should be chiming in like they know some shit. You know? Dude, if you had a leak at your house and you called the plumber, and the plumber comes in and he starts fixing it, what would you do if 5 seconds later his wife, who isn't a plumber, comes walking in, well, I think we should run it over here. It's like, shut up! Just because you're fucking the plumber doesn't mean you understand plumbing. Okay? No.
I gotta say something because it is so coincidental that I happen to be watching something from Jordan Peterson, where he was talking about a very similar issue. Well, basically the same issue, because he was saying like only in America do you have like where you have the lead, the president or the equivalent of that wherever you are in other places in the country, in the world rather, and we have a first lady where this person has some type of official standing or unofficial standing, whatever it is, but that isn't the case with other countries, and that person's equivalent to the president and their wife. Like that lady, like you never hear from that lady. She doesn't have any real voice, or she's not putting herself out there in front of the public like that, like in America with the first lady. But any comments that you have towards that whole thing, Jovi?
I just think it's funny how he's getting his sexist on. He talks about women, how their voice doesn't carry, and it's true for the most part. There's a few exceptions out there, but we don't go off of exceptions.
Right, right.
And then he doesn't even acknowledge Michelle. He says, I'm tired of Obama's wife. He's like, I'm not even going to say her name.
Yeah.
As much as people make sexism out to be bad by men, it can be funny.
Right, right. Peeps, what about you, brother?
It's something to that because Queen Elizabeth just died or whatnot. And no matter what your opinion or where you stand at with her, she still holds stature. You know what I'm saying? As the monarch, whatever.
Right.
But you never heard anything from Prince Philip, though, did you?
No.
You never. I don't even know what that nigga sound like.
Shut the fuck up, Philip.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never even seen him give a speech, and I know there's probably footage out there of it. And he's always standing behind her. You know what I'm saying? When they came to Queen's Landing here in Chicago, he was standing behind her, man. So, well, whoever the power is, man, you hey, know your role and shut your mouth.
Yeah,
I think it's so. I think it's so funny because me and Roscoe were actually talking about it. How Elizabeth told Philip, "You'll never be king." He was like, "Oh, I'll live you, bitch." She was like, "No, you won't." And then a few months after Philip dies, she's like, "I beat you. I beat you."
That's all it meant. That's all that mattered. You know, as long as she outlasted him. Let's keep this going, man.
This is all like my fears, because they're trying to tell us down south there that like they're starting to like gear up for Hillary Clinton to be running for president, saying like, I think that would be a good thing. Yeah, people clapping. What is that based on? Based on what? I don't get how she became a senator. That's shocking to you? She went from never holding political office to immediately being a senator. Why? Because she was fucking the president? Should Tom Brady's wife be the next quarterback of the Rams? He had some sort of magical powers, like you suck at sports. I couldn't throw it all, and then he fucked me, and I just picked up this ball, and I was just slicing him in there. It was incredible. Dude, it all started with Nancy Reagan. That's where it first went off the rails, you know? She came out with her little bird body, you know, just her big head. Just came walking out, say no to drugs, and people off your heroin, say no to that. She just walked back. Hillary had her stupid health care plan. Obama's wife's running a yap on 60 Minutes, you know? I got to give it up to the Bushes. They had their women in line. They did. Barbara never said shit. She smiled every once in a while. She threw something in there. George W.'s wife, I don't even know her name. This dude was in office for 8 years. I don't even know her fucking name. What's it, like Beth or Paige or something like that? He had her on lockdown. Going out there tonight, I'm giving a speech. And when I say something and they laugh, you're going to nod. You're going to smile, and you're going to nod that head. Is this how it's going to be? Really? Do you think like me saying this is somehow going to affect? She's still going to win. Listen, let me ask you this question. Do you think that a woman being president is going to affect anything? Do you? Oh, do you? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What the fuck is she going to do? Do you know what the president makes? The president makes $400,000 a year. That's it. He's supposed to keep bankers in line. They get like $100 million bonuses. I'll tell you, if you really want, nothing's going to change, okay? Black, white, dick, or clam. It doesn't make a bit of... Nothing is going to change until somebody's got the balls to start a group, go over the wall of one of these gated communities, and you start slitting some throats.
Thanks to Chase, Angie's not sweating this text since there's 0 overdraft fees if she overdraws by $50 or less. And Kyle? Well, he's keeping calm with another day to adjust his balance if he overdraws by more than $50. Overdraft assist from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
Yeah, let me get rid of this one. Oh, wait. There we go. I just want to say that seemed to be a very ominously placed commercial, just as he was going into his spiel. You know, it's like, let's throw a commercial out there. Anything you want to throw out there, Jovi, before we continue?
No, once again, a woman must have pissed him off this particular day because he's going in. I love how he's talking about people who have power, women who have powerful husbands, how they think they're just supposed to be doing something by proxy. to me, that's beautiful because I've seen that. I've been on jobs where the boss's wife comes in. I know she had nothing to do with building that company. He probably just married her because she was cute or whatever. And then she felt like she was running the show. And the crazy part about it is in the divorce, they didn't build anything, but they can take everything.
Yeah, no, you're right about that, Peeps. What about you, brother?
I believe that George W. Bush's wife is Lauren or Laura,
I
some shit
want to
like
say the
that.
same thing. Yeah, I think
And
so.
all she did was smile and nod. I vaguely remember George H.W.'s wife Barbara, but because I was a kid during that time, so I vaguely remember her.
Right.
But I remember Lauren or Laura Bush, and all she did was smile and nod.
Yeah, no, that's all she did. Like again, like I said about that whole Jordan Peterson thing that I was watching, man. Only in America it does that person in that position feel like they should have a voice or a platform or of some sort. So no other place is that a thing. You
But you
know,
know why that is, right?
why is that?
Because they try, like when Princess Diana was married to Charles, and she was doing her humanitarian work. And I know that was in the 80s and whatnot, because
Yeah.
like you think of Jackie O really didn't do a whole lot. You know, uh, what it is they want their first ladies to look like something like Princess Diana. Like she has a cause. She's not just a wife, because America is really about the feminist machine. You know, what better way to promote that than to have first ladies that are out there doing something other than baking pies and catering to their husbands?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know if I've ever thought about it in that sense, but that when you say it out loud, it does make it does hold some validity to it. So let's keep this thing going.
Not just random throats, the right throats. You got to climb up a tree, be up there with your scope, knowing that in 11 fucking minutes your life is going to end, right? And take out many of those people as you can. Yeah. Other than that, it's just going to be a pair of tits saying the same shit to you. I'm staying in a hotel, everybody. I like staying in hotels. They make me feel comfortable. I feel safe in a hotel. You know, you got the lobby. There's always somebody down there in case an axe murderer comes in. That's the first person that's going to get killed. You can hear their screaming when you're up in your room. Gives you a chance to plan. Barricade the door, turn on the shower, hide in between the mattresses, right? Little misdirection. Back in the day, I used to stay in motels. I hated staying in motels. Could never feel safe. You were lying in a bed 2 feet from a door that just opened up out into a parking lot. Anybody in the world could just come walking up, kick the door open, you motherfucker, just drag you out of the bed. And you're just lying in that bed, so not ready to have a fight to the death. Sitting there half naked, like nodding off. Meanwhile, there's some guy on the other side of the door with a chainsaw, like. You're lying there like, it's kind of early to be trimming the hedges. And when that dude comes through that door, you lie to yourself as a man that if something like that happened, dude, I just jump up, grab a lamp, let's fucking do this. You know what the reality is? Most people, the best you could do is maybe make a weird noise. Just be like, and that would be it. That would be it.
I'm gonna push that back just a tiny bit, and we'll be able to finish that out. But I've had some great adventures in some motel rooms. I ain't even gonna front, but another story for another time. But anything y'all want to add in there?
I'm just wondering, because this had to be, of course, between 2000 and when did Obama get elected? 08?
Yeah, 08.
to 016,
Yeah.
2016, 016 to 2016. I'm wondering how the women in this audience must have felt back then, because he's just objectifying everyone. It is hilarious.
No, this is what he does, though. This is what he does. Like, and no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I get that, but I'm just saying, in light of how sensitive people are today, because I would imagine like a woman who knows she's intelligent and has something to add to the conversation or whatever the case may be, could never be upset with this man, but also understands that there are women out here. I'll use this example. I don't know the chick's name on She-Hulk, but the little party girl who they kept allowing in the courtroom, and
Madison. And the why isn't where you think it is.
That's the type of woman he's talking about. The ones who add absolutely the most minimal whatever to society, to a relationship, to a conversation whatsoever. I would hope that there are intelligent women who can differentiate between women who have something to add to a relationship and those like Madison who have nothing but the boobs. Bill Burr, like, I love him on The Mandalorian. He's a funny guy. This guy is awesome. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Peeps, what about you?
I absolutely thought it was hilarious how he segued from the whole go and hop the fence, get your beltway sniper on or whatnot. And the crowd kind of didn't know what to do with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, almost like, and then he just went straight into the hotel thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm low key, he's kind of right, because no matter who you get, whether it's a man or a woman, they're all a part of a system. And until they start fearing the people who actually have the power, which is the people, we allow all of this shit to happen. We allow it. We allow them to keep fucking us. Mm-hmm. And until somebody says, you know what, or until everybody just says, you know what, we're sick of that shit, they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. No, maybe the purge has to be a real thing or something. Who knows? But we'll keep this thing going, try to finish this thing out, and then we'll give our final assessments. But no, you said a mouthful right there, Peeps.
Trimming the hedges. And when that dude comes through that door, you lie to yourself as a man that if something like that happened, dude, I just jump up, grab a lamp, let's fucking do this. You know what the reality is? Most people, the best you could do is maybe make a weird noise. Just be like, and that would be it. That would be it. That dude just come in. The last thing you'd see is just ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet. Looking upside down back at your own body, right? I will say this. What I do enjoy about this theater is nobody has told me it's haunted. Anytime you go into a theater, they always give you the history. It was built 1948. It was a tribute to Rocket Richard. Everybody chipped in, blah, 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 blah. And we have a ghost. His name is Michael. I immediately lose all respect for anybody over the age of 8 that still believes in ghosts. It's like, really? You still believe in specters and goblins? What is the end game of being a ghost? I don't get it. You can go anywhere you want to go in the world. You're just going to stay in a basement for the rest of your life? Just waiting for once every 6 months somebody comes down to check the boiler and you get to be like, why wouldn't you go somewhere? Dude, I'd fly right to Washington, D.C., fly right into the CIA building, just start sitting in on meetings like, these guys are out of their fucking minds. Fly to the Super Bowl, go right into the huddle. I always wondered what they talked about. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in an attic trying to scare some accountant into solving my murder.
Oh my God. That was Bill Burr with Motel Rooms and First Ladies. And Jovi, what you got to say about what we just saw?
Man, that stuff is self-explanatory. I've always, felt the way that Bill Burr feels about the whole ghost thing. I don't believe in ghosts. I do believe in supernatural entities, but I don't believe in ghosts like the remnants of humans, because he's right. If you were a ghost, why wouldn't you go do all that cool stuff instead of staying in some weird drab place waiting for somebody to come through just so you can spook them? That goes against all logic of humanity.
Actually, no, I don't know. I think the crazy thing is some people are so petty that even in the afterlife, let's just say there are ghosts, and they go, instead of going out and exploring the world, no, I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna fuck with this motherfucker all day. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how petty people are. So
I was agreeing with Joe V 100%. Like, man, if I can go, or I can transcend time and space, because you're no longer trapped, because we're prisoners of the present.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you become a ghost, once you become the energy, bro, you can transcend all that shit, man. And then you just said a whole mouthful, but humans are petty as fuck.
Wait, but check it out. You scare them once, and then like, I got him, I'm gone. But the way that man makes the ghost, they just linger, ring around the collar.
That's true. And it's like, if you enjoy scare, you can scare motherfuckers all everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's not just your house. You can go to the White House and terrify motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, humans are petty like that. Like, nah, I ain't going. No, this is my house. This is my house.
No, they didn't make it. This wasn't a comical movie at all. But I don't remember the name of this movie, but I know that there was a movie with where the lady, there was a lady and her kids. They didn't even realize that they were the ghosts. They end up staying in the house, and they thinking that the people that they are seeing are the ghosts. But these are people having a seance or something like that, and they're actually the ghosts. The mom and her kids. I think she killed the kids, and then she kills herself afterwards. And the movie starts out with you not knowing that she and her kids are the actual ghosts in this movie, when they thinking they're being haunted by ghosts. I wish I could remember the name of this of the movie, but it was really crazy. But no, people will do that. They just will lamp in that one spot when they know that they can move around. But she didn't know. I guess that wouldn't be that. I guess that's not a good example, because she didn't realize that she was. So
Yeah, it's almost like some Sixth Sense type shit, where Bruce Willis didn't know that he was the ghost, but Bruce Willis was actually moving around to different places in the movie. He didn't just stay in the house. He went to the Haley Joel Osment's house. You know what I'm saying? And the way the movie was filmed, like, it was almost like an awkward kind of conversation, but it wasn't no awkward conversation because they weren't never talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
he went out to dinner with his wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She was saying shit to him.
Yeah. He like, oh, this bitch just pissed at me or something. Like, no, it's a little deeper than that, bro. It's a little deeper than that. But no, I think that this was hilarious. Let me see what we playing with for our time. Not a whole lot. I guess we could get going. This was pretty funny. I like this, and I think both of y'all had brought up the moments where it was little awkward moments in there for the crowd. But maybe this is the beginning of the transition into that more sensitive time that we're in now. Because Bill hasn't changed his views or nothing like that. He's still the same old Bill. It's just the world has changed around him a little bit, and he don't care. He's still doing his thing, and nobody. The great thing is nobody's tried to cancel him or nothing like that either. So that's a great thing. So we're gonna get going. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. you'll pick the one named Comedy Reactions. We do have a playlist where we have stand-up comedians and some other things that are comedy related within that playlist. So you'll find this amongst other things in there. We do have playlists for other things. A lot of that stuff is music related, but as you can see, we're doing other things as well. So whenever you get a chance to check out all of those playlists, please do that. Cash App, $ you made Roscoe. Ooh, excuse me. PayPal at you made Roscoe. For those who like to show their support or appreciation for the work being done on the page, there's that. Any donations, you'll make it at one of those two spots at the bottom of the screen. And that's all I need to say about that. But any last words that you want to throw in there, Jovi? I'll start with you.
No, bro, it was a good show. I enjoyed doing this with you and Eric. You know, can't wait to do the next one.
Oh yeah, no, I love it. Peeps, what about you, brother?
Just stay out of trees, trouble of traffic. Make sure that y'all hit us in the comments, man, and just go on ahead and click to the next video because y'all know y'all want to still kick it with us. So you're never alone. Remember that. Go to the next video.
You are not alone.
Right. You know you're gonna miss us. You know you're gonna miss us. As soon as you click out, man, you know that sense of dread is gonna start kicking in. You know, you may conjure some ghosts may try to mess with you. You know, maybe just lamping in your crib. So you know the way
Just make sure that ghost put your YouTube channel on You Made Roscoe.
And he'll do that, or she'll do that if you ain't ignoring them. Like like Bruce Willis's character got ignored in Sixth Sense. So, yeah, no, just we'll see you guys again. So but have a great rest of your day and be safe and be good.